I've got my sisters by my side.
This edition of Lessons Learned comes right from the source. This Lessons Learned comes from Sister Agnes and Sister Helen. Years ago in the last century, they both taught me lessons that go beyond anything I've ever gleaned from a book. Sister Agnes I've talked about in another Lessons Learned about her inspiration for my meditation and love affair with mindful work called Think. But something else that Sister Agnes taught me that was really pretty controversial, even to this day, was that one's best is always one's best. What does that mean? If there's a girl and her name is, Thomasina, and from learning disabilities, or what we might have Ritalin today, or we might have something diagnosed as dyslexia today, or difficulty in studying, or a disruptive, aggressive home life and inability to study at home, and she really applied herself on a test and got 80% and physically was incapable of getting higher than an 80%, to Sister Agnes, Thomasina deserved an A. And that always made me think that the playing field of life is really level, regardless of what you're given. If you're given abilities and you use your abilities to their max, then that's all that anyone can ask of you. Then you go down into the world and then you're graded at your looks and your car size and other sizes of other things and your income. And at the end of the day, while it's very controversial to say, well, all kids who do their best should get an A, she wasn't saying you got 100%. Sister Agnes is very controversial, but life-changing lesson to me was always look at your abilities, what your potential is, and what you're doing. I often mentor people who fall short of their full potential because they get in their own way. It's not that they're not capable of accepting or trying something new. So that's Sister Agnes's lessons learned after Think, that your best is always, when it's your best, an A. Sister Helen taught me that love and respect are always the answer. And that was at a time when I was physically bullied and I was not the most powerful or popular child in grade school, out with divorced parents when everyone else had begun with normal quote-unquote parents, and here I came into the Catholic school and they'd all been together for years from kindergarten, and the divorcee had this kid and he didn't like sports and he didn't like recess. He wanted to hang out with his sisters, but he didn't really want to hang out with the other classmates. Sister Helen taught me no matter what they do to you, you don't have to like them, but you don't come back with anger and you don't come back with retaliation. You come back with love and respect. And those are really hard things to remember sometimes. But when you remember it and take it through your life, you go back to a recent other post of Lessons Learned from Roberto Vargas and Jesus, actually. Love is always the answer. It's not always the easy way. Thanks to Sister Helen teaching me respect minimum, even if we don't agree. And how could many nations today and leaders of nations today at least get along if they had that basic commonality of respect and love? Not necessarily like. There are lots of people I don't like, but I still send them love. And Sister Agnes's help people find their true potential. And when they're working at their true potential, that's the best. With love in my heart and a firm commitment to spread wellness without walls, I'm Lawrence, expressing my gratitude to you for allowing me to share my lessons learned thus far. And I conclude this edition, very special live Lessons Learned with the source, Sister Helen and Sister Agnes, by asking you, in what aspects of your life could you maybe not like, but show some love and respect, and help people realize their true potential inside and make sure that they're already winners if they use their true potential. They're not doomed from the start, and they can always strive to what is their maximum potential of their letter A.
I'm part of one terrific sister.